Good afternoon, passport holders. Today, the 23rd of September, 2016, day 683 of the vlogs, and it's been a flyer of a start today. Things got started a little later than I had hoped, but that's in part because I couldn't fall asleep again last night, so I ended up taking a sleeping pill around, I think it was like 1 a.m., and so I woke up at 8:15 like I had wanted to, and ended up just being completely groggy. Fought to stay awake, did so, didn't get anything done, but really got functional around 9:15, 9:30, and since then it's just been off to the races. 5 different caption files have been submitted, or caption requests have been submitted. All 5 have now been returned. I just received a 6th. My phone call this morning went okay, not great. The other phone call that I need to make to cancel the investment account that one of my former employers opened for me without asking me about it, I haven't had a chance to make because it's just been super busy today. Currently on my way to Cahoots in order to check that place out, see if that's a potential option for me, in order to get me out of the house on a regular basis and get me in an environment where, you know, I need to be a step away from all of my comforts of home, even though I don't really have a ton of them. And so as a result, it looks like the Cahoots might be an option. It may not be a perfect option. I may be, in some respects, better off just going to the airport and getting a Boingo connection there, since I can, for $10 a month in order to like triple or quadruple the download speeds that I have there. But that said, I'm gonna go check it out, see how I feel about it. And it's not too far from the apartment, so we'll see. And so that's what's up. That's what's at least next. So I hope you guys are having a good Friday as this is being recorded. A great Saturday if you're watching it on day of release. Let's get this one started. Well, done with the tour, and yeah, it's a little disappointing, to be absolutely honest. Obviously, it's a standard co-working space in a lot of ways, which is fine. In some respects, really kind of what I'm looking for. But at this point, they're so they just don't have parking. Like, how do you have a co-working space of, you know, with effectively 100 desks and locations and things, people to sit, and have 24 parking spaces? That's a huge issue for me. You know, if I'm going to be paying $80 a month in order to sit there and work from there, I shouldn't have to worry about, can I get a parking spot, or I'm going to have to walk around the corner. It just seems a little weird, a little funky. It's not in an area of town that is particularly accessible from the freeways. It's about 25 minutes one way for me to do it, which, while not the worst in the world, when I can sit there and I have options between the libraries and a handful of other places that I've found, including the airport, and I found out that the Boingo connection at the airport, if I upgrade for $10 a month, is 20 down, and I believe it's 10 up, which is good enough for me to do some of the video work that I do. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, am I better off working out of the airport, which makes me happy, because it's an area that I, you know, can get a lot of good people watching in, and I can still do a lot of work and enjoy that environment, and it's super close to the house. So in the event that I do have to go back, it's not like a 20 or 25 minute race back to the freeway and all this and that. It's all like side streets. Makes it really hard for me to kind of warrant spending that $80 a month, and their internet connection doesn't, like, the person who was giving me the tour didn't know the specs on it. So it's like, I have no guarantee that it's no better or no worse, at least in a group setting like that, than what I would get at the airport for free, which is a 10-1 connection. So it's like, I can't really wrap my head around throwing the cash at this right now. So it may just be that I just have to get super hardcore about me being on a schedule again. So is what it is, but racing back down to the house now, and we'll do the vlog edit and the last file that came in, so we'll make it work. 2 more videos finished, and at this point I'm going to go and put my theory relating to the airport Wi-Fi, if I'm a member, to the test. I'm going to head on over there. I've got got one video outstanding as it stands right now, and that's Clintus's that was released about an hour and a half ago. Been picked up by one of the captioning team, so I'm going to do my vlog edit and try and do the upload there, 4K video file there, see how that goes, as well as finish up the reviews on the email series, and if at all possible, try and solidify out the final piece of work for tonight, which should be the caption review for Clintus. Unless Ask Gary V drops an episode today, which I'm not expecting them to do since they did drop Daily V69, I should be in the free and clear. That's gonna work just fine. That's my new remote office.
Well, that was an incredibly good work session here at the airport with that internet connection, an 80/20 connection on what is effectively a public segmented Wi-Fi network. I'm pumped. And for $10 a month, that's super easy. It's right around the corner from the house. All these things add up. On top of that, 2 caption files done, returned to clients, email thread completely finished. So like my new cold email sequence automatically going to be followed up with people if they don't respond to my email. So like I'm pumped with that. I'm pumped with the tone. I'm pumped with positivity, the subjectivity, all the different things that these new tools are helping me do, and the grammar especially. I'm pumped. I'm just pumped on it. So bought another tool online so that really it's a physical tool that I will end up getting tomorrow in order to help with my posture here. But I did finally find a set of chairs that I do like here in the airport. So yeah, I think we can mark it down as borderline official. Maybe working from the airport like 4 days a week now.
No points for presentation, but it's a meal, and I'm okay with it.
Just after midnight now, and I'm gonna call it a night. Been a super productive day. Starting to do a little of the housework and things and chores and whatnot that I need to do before I head on out of town. Well, I guess it's 2 weeks, or it'll be a week from next Thursday that I'll be gone. So kind of a crazy situation. I'm excited about it, to be honest, but yeah, I'm starting to feel a lot better about things, and I'm starting to feel like really positive about where things are going, and so I just want to continue to do that, keep that up. So I'm not going to screw that up by like staying up way too late. I'm going to set myself up to go to sleep now, or as soon as I possibly can. Maybe read a book for a little bit, and then yeah, get tomorrow started, which has an opportunity to be pretty crazy hectic. Sounds like Matty Colbreth is in town visiting his family before the baby comes, and I think also this may be homecoming weekend for ASU, which means that he is playing with the band since he was a former band member way back when. So sounds like he may want to go to brunch, so I asked kind of what time and to give me an idea so I knew when to not only be up but when to be ready by and where, and he hasn't gotten back to me, so I suspect details, we'll figure it out. But then obviously on top of that we have an ASU home game against Cal, so I've got that to do, and yeah, just continuing to put wins on the board. Should get a couple of, or the tool that I ordered today, the physical tool that I ordered today for me to take with me when I'm working at the airport, or pretty much anywhere for that matter. Yeah, that should be here tomorrow as well, so something to look forward to. Thank you guys for your time and your attention. As always, I do appreciate it. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still. So go do cool stuff. Bye for now.